Welcome, everybody. Today, I have the pleasure of speaking with RBX, the narrator. Thank you so much for joining me this evening.
All good, man. All is well. We striving.
No
You know,
doubt.
yeah,
It's 50
yeah.
years of hip hop, so I definitely want to give you your flowers and take it back a little bit and get the people reacquainted with RBX and also talk about your new single with Crazy Bone Night Stalker that's got everybody talking throughout the universe right now. So, for those who may have forgotten, may not known, can you take us back to where RBX was born and raised?
Born in Long Beach, California. Raised in Long Beach as well. I mean, we moved from Long Beach to Chicago. I stayed in Chicago for like 7 years, and then that Cali thing was real strong. So mom went on here and slid back, and we back on the turf, real like we never left.
Right. Can you take us back to a day in the life of California, RBX as a teenager?
Oh, well, that was pretty much regular. We used to wake up, trying to figure out what we're gonna do. If it's summertime, until I got older, I used to try to play football, but they used to always tell me I wasn't gonna make weight because I was too big of a kid. I was like a little man child, so I had to wait to high school before I could actually put the pads on. So, you know, we pretty much in the street, riding up and down the street on beach cruisers and dirt bikes and uh, kicking over trash cans and being nuisance and, wilding out, whatnot.
Right. Take us back to some of your early music influences. Before RBX was into music, who were you listening to?
Parliament Funkadelic, uh, uh, Tina Marie, Rick Tina, Square Biz, that was going through the thing. You to get the light, that was all through the building. So I kind of grew up on that, bar caves, the regular, the y'all wrong people, all that kind of stuff. And the back, as we get older, then we move into the Africa Bambata, the funky beat, and then dang, what's their name, bro? Um, it just went black. See, I be smoking too much.
That's all right.
Nah, but you know what I'm saying? Perfect beat. That whole little thing, though, I would, I don't know, I can't say the Sin-sonic drum sound, but that that Tour de France sound. Doom,
Right.
doom, 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 doom. That. That's
Right.
what I was. That's what I was trying to speak on. That little era. So all
Right.
that, all that.
At what point did RBX get into the music scene? A lot of MCs would say they were breakers, DJs. For you personally, how did RBX get into the hip hop scene?
Well, I thought I was a DJ. My DJ skills was probably not so hot. But I was trying to learn. I thought I was going to be Grandmaster Flash. Yeah, I was DJ Mellow E. And I've told the story before, but it was a battle that popped off, and the MCs that I was supposed to have on my team fronted on me. So I had to put the beat on the turntable, get up there on the mic, and handle business. And when I was done, the homies like, "You sound better on the mic than on the turntables." You know, you missing the beat, you kept skipping. You know what I'm saying? You're not on time, Jack. Can't have a copy. Yeah, you ain't the hottest DJ, so I listened to the homies' words, and I got the MC in it. And anything I do, I try to be the best. So I try to be the best MC.
Right. Give us a little time frame of when that transition from DJ to MC was.
That would be 80. I would say from 81 to about 85.
Okay.
That was the transition. By 85, I was all MC.
Okay. At what point did you go off to college? Was that during those years?
85, 85. See, 85, I had got the scholarship to UNLV, which that means now I'm going to be playing football, and that's going to limit my DJing practice time. Because you don't have no time for that when you're playing college athletics. You do what? You can dining and move wild the study hall and the dining counters, and you got to get taped, and you got meetings. When you got time to DJ?
Right.
So that juncture, I think, okay, well, I'll just be an MC. You know, I'll do my MC thing.
At what point did you start taking MCing serious to where you thought, this could be a career for you?
And, when Snoop and Warren came to my door and was knocking at my mom's house and was like, "Well, we finna go to Studio X, and Dre and you need to," and Dre said, "You need to be there." Those are the exact words. I said, "I do."
So there was a story before that as far as Dre seeing you. Can you talk about when you first met Dre and how Dre wanted you to come to the studio? What did Dre witness within you?
Well, I think he just heard me talking. He just heard me talking. He hadn't really met me. He just heard me talking, and then while he was hearing me talking, he happened to ask. He happened to ask, "Could I bust a rap?" And I said, "Yeah." But I wasn't there for that, so I wasn't really trying to be all in the video dancing. You dig?
Right.
So I was just like, I was pretty much trying to tell Snoop how to execute and pursue some things, you dig? And then uh, Dre was like, "Nah, your voice is sick. Just give me like 8 bars." And I spit a little something. He was like, "Oh, nigga, you tripping. You ain't leaving. Fuck that job in the mall." Exact words, I believe. "You got a job at the mall, nigga, with all that arsenal? Fuck that job at the mall, man. I'm Dr. Dre. You ain't, don't even trip."
Right.
That's pretty much how I went.
Now you was a retail manager at that time, wasn't you?
I sure was. I was ordering and going to the bank. I thought I was moving up like the Jeffersons in that piece. I had responsibility.
So what were you witnessing with Snoop and Warren G earlier on before you got with Dre?
They was doing deep cover, and then Dre started forming the nucleus of what he was what he was what he was breaking down and boiling down to be the team for the Chronic. Unbeknownst to us at the time, but at the time he was like pulling the pieces together. Like the little master craftsman that he is. You did. Like,
Right.
I'm gonna need him. I already knew Suge, and Suge was like, "Him? You need him?" And Dre was like, "That boy nasty." Suge wasn't believing it, but I wasn't trying to rap it, so I wasn't trying to prove nothing. As long as Dre said it's good, it's good. I ain't gotta prove nothing to Suge.
Right.
Time came, everybody heard. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really trying to be a star. I wasn't trying to be. I just actually did what I did. Kept it pushing.
Right. What was your early creative process? You said Warren and Snoop were banging at your door, wanting Dre to hear you more. What was your creative
Well, it
process?
wasn't he wanted to hear me more. They was actually banging on my door because they was on the studio. They was on their way to the studio.
Okay.
They was already on their way up there, and they knew what we had already been working on. Didn't nobody else know. And then we had another piece to add to the puzzle with Nate Dogg. Okay, we ready to go up there with the arsenal. When he came into the fold, it was game over. Dre was like, oh, I got fabric. I got fabric. This nigga rap different. And that was the whole thing with Brother. I think if we would have had anything that was remotely similar to anything, it probably would have got shot out the sky. But the fact that Snoop was at that time Snoop Rocksteady and he sounded a certain kind of way, I sounded a certain kind of way, Warren sounded a certain regulator, Nate sounded a certain kind of way with his vocals and the way he wasn't no rapper, but he was presenting his songs like a rap shit. So that nigga had arsenal. Dre knew it. He went in and put things together, and the rest is history.